Welcome to Be Feminine, the place where we decode the silent signals of feminine psychology. Today I'm going to tell you something most men never fully understand. A woman can read you in seconds. Before you even finish introducing yourself, she already knows deep down whether or not you'll ever be intimate with her. She doesn't need a long conversation. She doesn't need to know your life story. All she needs is a brief moment to feel you, not analyze you, not hear your words, but to feel your energy, and that alone tells her everything. This might sound unfair, but it's not about your looks or your age. It's not even about your wealth or social status. What she's picking up on is something far more subtle: your presence, your emotional state, the way you carry yourself, the energy behind your eyes. That first glance, that first pause before you speak, she's absorbing it like radar. And if she senses insecurity, hesitation, neediness, or approval-seeking behavior, her subconscious makes a decision on the spot. Not him. He's not ready for me. You may not realize it, but every small gesture gives you away. Smiling too much, laughing too quickly, nodding in agreement constantly, avoiding eye contact. These seem harmless, but they scream one thing: please like me. The moment she feels that energy, the attraction starts fading. Not because she's mean or judgmental, but because something deep inside her is wired to trust a man who isn't trying to win her. She doesn't want to feel like you're begging for her validation. She wants to feel like you already have your own, that you are rooted, grounded, complete, and if you're not, she'll feel it instantly. Now here's the part most men miss completely. If you don't make her feel like a woman, she will never consider giving herself to you. And no, that doesn't mean being aggressive or inappropriate. It means being grounded in your masculine energy, being able to sit in silence with confidence, holding eye contact without flinching, owning your attraction to her without shame, not trying to hide it, not acting like a friend, not acting like a clown, but standing calmly in your desire. When you suppress your masculine edge, when you pretend you're just there to talk, to hang out, to be safe, she senses it. And her mind files you away immediately. Nice guy, sweet guy, but I could never see him that way. The window closes before you ever knew it was open. She never has to say a word, because what she needed to know, she already felt. Another huge reason she won't feel that pull toward you is because you're too focused on impressing her, bragging about your job, your house, your status, your past. None of that works if the energy behind it is insecure. In fact, the more you try to impress her, the more she starts to wonder what you're hiding. And the irony is, the men who don't feel the need to talk about themselves at all are the ones she becomes curious about. Because confidence doesn't talk, it radiates. The quietest man in the room, if he's fully present, can be more attractive than the loudest one. Here's the deal: a feminine woman wants to be emotionally felt, and she tests men, sometimes unconsciously, to see if they can hold space for her. That means staying calm when she's emotional, not overreacting when she's silent, not crumbling under pressure. If you can't handle her emotions, her fire, her mood swings, her intensity then in her eyes, you're not a man she can trust, not emotionally, and certainly not physically, because to her, intimacy isn't just about the body, it's about surrender, and she can't surrender to a man who loses himself when she gets real. So what can you actually do? First, stop chasing, stop trying to win her. Instead, be. Be fully in the moment. When you speak, speak from calm presence. When you listen, listen with your full attention. Don't flinch when there's silence. Don't force conversation. Let the energy between you two build naturally. Second, own your desire. You're a man. You are meant to feel attraction. Don't hide from it. Don't smother it in fake politeness. Let it be there, quiet, strong, unapologetic. She will feel it without you saying a word. And finally, stop performing. Stop trying to be what you think she wants. Be who you are fully, authentically. The right woman will feel that and respond in ways you never imagined. If you do these things, she'll feel something she rarely feels: safety. Not the boring kind of safety that makes her put you in the friend zone, but the kind that allows her to soften, open up, and surrender her feminine side to you. That is the kind of man she wants. That's the kind of man she dreams of. And it all begins in those first few seconds. Because she can read you, and she already has. If this opened your eyes, make sure to subscribe to Be Feminine. This channel isn't about tricks or pickup lines, it's about truth: psychological, emotional, and timeless. Drop a comment below and let me know,